cupcakes that one of our guests already devoured 5, I think. So that must be a lovely cupcake, and I'd like to thank my cousin and Ate Alma, thanks for coming as well. And I'll say something about the Alma later on, but I'd like to say thank you to all the guests itself for coming over. There was a point in time when we were like struggling who to invite for the reason that oh god. We would like to have that kind of balance, and we would like people who actually know both of us. And at this point in time, we're actually glad that we picked the right people, because you guys actually know I have my own side and Jealous' own side as well. And it's just perfect amalgamation. It's a perfect get-together in a way that we all have something to say about this event. And maybe after this particular event and we go home, we would like to have that kind of lasting impression that you've witnessed something, that I have something for Jello, which is really, really love. And I'd like to comment on something that someone said something about the star. I mean, Janet may have said something that I always do okay whenever, with whatever endeavor I actually do. But I've actually realized the past few months it's no longer the star that appeals to me. The definition of the star has actually changed though. I mean, it's changed to something that it doesn't really matter what you have and what you basically have at this point in time. It is actually what you have in your heart that you're able to share with someone who's really, really dear and special at this point in time. And I actually feel that for Jello. And I'm really, really pleased. He actually said yes when he proposed to me in the Philippines. And I'm really, really grateful that he did. I was probably waiting, and I'm really glad that he did. And also, I wrote a blog about one of the comments from one of your friends who said something that we don't have to stage a relationship. We don't have to show people that we're actually happy together. I don't know, but Jello and I actually I felt something natural when Jello holds my hand, when he puts his arms around me, when he actually hugs me, or when he says something on the phone or in person. I knew from that point in time that he actually loved me. And this is something that I don't have to stage, and that's why I would like to say thank you to AJ for actually pointing that out. It's something that I'm glad that you've actually noticed that AJ, and that's exactly, I don't know why, but it's probably the genuine thing that I actually feel for Jello. And I'm really, really glad that, I mean, I don't want to be all teary-eyed here and actually speak my mind about a lot of things, but I'm really, really glad I actually made this decision. Whether I actually go to Norwich or actually stay in London, but most likely I'll be going to Norwich. It doesn't really matter where I'll be, as long as where my heart is, really. That's where my home is as well. And for Ate Alma, the first time I actually met you, I never really thought I was so wary of our meeting for the reason that I know that you love Jello so much. I've heard so many stories about you, and you really care for Jello, like sister and a mother at this point in time. And I can say that I actually made an effort to actually be really, really close to you and your family, and I'm really, really glad that you actually welcomed me in your home. And whenever I actually go to Norwich and actually spend the weekend with you and your family, it's always a fun time for me, and it's like home. I mean, it felt really, really good, and I really, really appreciate to be that kind of part of the family already. And for you, I promise to love you forever. And words cannot really express how I feel for you right now. I may write a lot of things, my thoughts on a daily basis, but you know what? There are a lot of things I couldn't write, and that would be something I feel for you right now because they're beyond words. Thank you. Thank you guys for coming.
Mr. Ryan! Everyone, Mr. Ryan!